Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back. 2026 this morning. World Cup qualifying is back. We're back to betting. This is crunch time in the October window. We were once 7-0. We've slipped now to 8-7, back to earth. But because we had some good wins early, some high odds, we're still in the money. So let's keep it that way and let's get back to winning. Just a review of where we were last time a month ago. We had Gambia and Benin to win. That came through. Nice one there. We had Venezuela to win. No, not even close. This is the one I'm upset about. Curacao, Jamaica, and Costa Rica to win. We had the first two. It was like, I think, a 10 p.m. game. I went to bed. Costa Rica were ahead 1-0, looking way better. And in the end, they had to scrounge just to draw. So this is the one I was most surprised by. And also, man, it's a big difference between our record at 8-7 and 9-6. That just sounds way different. So I wish we would have had this one. Quite surprised, Costa Rica. Only 2 draws in their 2 games thus far. And then I went for a long shot. That was kind of dumb. That's not to plus 1,000 odds anymore. It's one of our new rules. And here's our tally. And here's our tally of where we stand so far. So this is just starting the day with 120, 4 bets, lost 14.20 for the day. But we're still up 65 for the totality of our betting with that 8-7 record that I mentioned. So let's stay in the positive today. At least get some more wins. October 8th, there we are. Happy birthday, Terry. It's my sister. First bet, we got Qatar, Saudi Arabia, both to win, plus 153. I'm surprised these odds are so good. I mean, bad, good, in favor of the better. Saudi Arabia and Qatar, both at home, both playing the teams in pot 3. So it's Qatar against Oman, Saudi Arabia against Indonesia. I'm surprised again, like that these are such good odds and that we can make some money on these teams. So there's only 2 matches that they play. The winner of these 3-team groups go to the World Cup. Pretty simple. Maybe if you had 4 games, something like that, you might want to be okay with a draw. But against these teams that you're better than, you don't want to leave anything on the table. The way FIFA set it up, definitely in favor of Qatar and Saudi Arabia. Shocker. And I just expect both these teams to win, and you can get plus odds and putting them together. I think that's an easy bet. Also going with Comoros to win. This is a plus 135. Kind of an odd one here. They started off really well in their qualifying campaign. They're playing at Madagascar. Madagascar actually ahead of them in the standings, but that's because Comoros had a few losses recently. If they win, they can stay, or they can move into second place. And second place is huge in these groups, as we'll see in our next bet. So Africa, again, I'm going with Ghana, Mali, Burkina Faso, all to win. Putting them all together, these are actually all road favorites. Mali at Chad, Ghana at Central African Republic, Burkina Faso at Sierra Leone. So in Africa, only the top 4 second place teams make the next round. So none of these teams are in first. I think Mali might even be in 4th, Ghana in 2nd, Burkina Faso in 2nd. And points are everything. Not to overtake first place, but to get second place and be one of those top 4 second place teams. So even though it's unlikely that Ghana will get into first, or Mali, or Burkina Faso, it is just hugely important that these teams get 3 points against teams that they are better than. So I'm just thinking everybody knows that, and the teams that they're against don't really have much to play for. So looking for all of these 3 teams to win at plus 31. Not a huge slate of games today, so that's what we're going with. Yeah, so check out those African qualifiers. Check out the Asian qualifiers. That's all we have for today. Look at those teams in 2nd and 3rd place. Look at those teams in 2nd and 3rd place. See what it means for them to win. And I think that's sort of an advantage we have in this slate of games. In this point, the end of the African cycle. Only 2 more games for each team. So nothing to leave on the table. Nothing to hold on to and hold back. So World Cup qualifying 2026. We're almost there. More teams to qualify today, maybe Cape Verde. But certainly by this time next week, We'll have a bunch of new teams in the World Cup. Let's do it. Peace.